Do you want to know a secret? Okay. So, why has your manifestation not come to fruition yet? And why have you not received it? And you're literally here laying back like, I'm ready. Why? Why has it not come yet? Why am I still waiting? Why? What, why, and how? So if you don't know me already, hi, I'm Annie. I talk everything to do with mindfulness, creativity, manifestation, and so much more. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I really recommend you go onto the one just here that I'm going to tag. This is going to give you full insight of everything I talk about and every kind of bit of life that I really, really enjoy, okay? So there could be numerous reasons why your manifestation hasn't fully come to fruition. And yes, there's the very common things like you've got limiting beliefs, you're holding on too much, but I'm going to really take you through what the nitty-gritty little things are that you may not be seeing. Number 1. Unregulated nervous system. How often do we go through our whole day and we haven't actually sat down and asked ourselves, how am I actually doing today? And where do I feel in my nervous system? How am I breathing? What am I observing? Am I in the present? Like, these questions are so important the first thing in our morning. If we don't have time to do a mindfulness routine in the morning, just ask yourself this question. What do I notice right now? I'm getting curious around where my breath is at. Just noticing these little things, because that can give us a lot of answers and indication of where we're at in our nervous systems. Number 2 links in very well with what number 1 is, and that is when we're obsessive thinking. When we're experiencing obsessive thoughts, what's really going on deep within? And yes, it can be to do with our unregulated nervous system, but also a habit and a pattern that we are continually going over and over again, and this does not serve us. And when we look deeply into neuroscience, there is a tendency of negative thought patterns can become obsessive. It can be almost like in our brain, like a trigger that we just have to keep switching, because it gives us that almost dopamine, but also it is that heightened awareness and feeling that stimulates our mind more than what it would be if we didn't have that at all. So number 3, have you just sat back and looked at the wider perspective here? Because you may have missed a few points, meaning, have you actually manifested but not actually seen it? Have you not recognized it? Because often or not, when we manifest something, we create an idea in our minds of what we want it to look like, what it's going to be like. We visualize it, right? But when we're actually in the present moment, sometimes it's actually already there, like an instant, but we haven't seen it because we haven't let go of the thought of, oh, it has to be this certain way. But when we're in the present of, let me just take a wider perspective here and just see what's happening around me with so much curiosity and like empathy and love, you might be pleasantly surprised. It may have manifested already, but in a way you didn't think. Number 4, a lack of clarity. Are you specific with your goals? Are you really visualizing these things? Or are you someone that you're like, you know, because if you are number 2 and you're not doing those things, that could be an indication that you're not getting as like specific with your thoughts and your emotions when it comes to what you desire. So coming back to that and just allow yourself to almost just sit down, pen, piece of paper, journal, or just speak with someone. I really love talking to people about these things because it allows me to really get clarity and perspective of what I am desiring. Number 5, limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs is the biggest burden of all of our minds and all of our brains that has really set back a lot of people in their lives. You had a limiting belief that you were not worthy enough of something. Well, look how you're manifesting that. You are instantly manifesting that as anything that comes to you, whether it is a new job, a relationship, a new apartment. You are literally saying to yourself from a core deep belief within yourself, I'm not good enough, and you push it away subconsciously. There's a book I'm reading and it's all about the chimp mind, and it's actually the same author of the Chimp Paradox, and he talks about how you can really set yourself up to have different systems within your brain that can allow you to let go of limiting beliefs. And last but not least, this is I actually find it very comical within myself, to be honest, this one, and it is divine timing. Learning the deeper lesson behind that. We are not in control as much as we think we're in control. There's energy that's greater than us. There is a lot more bigger, expansive things out there than our physical being. Our intention is powerful, but ultimately everything is divine timing. Just notice those particular points, what shows up and what resonates with you the most. I'd love to hear from you. So comment below on that. Whatever resonated with you the most with these points, or what you feel you're experiencing right now, share it with others in this community. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya.